What's up, sports fans? This is the moment we have been waiting for. We got together way back in August, and now we have come to it. This is the week where all bets are off, where all things are decided, where you got to put up big or just go home. And we are going to look ahead at these matchups. Last week was incredible. There were some really big games that were played across both leagues. But this is the game we've all been waiting for. I know everybody, including myself, is going to be watching this game play out right here in front of you. We have the Knuckleheads going up against the Mighty Mighty Warriors playing for the championship of the Gold League. Championship of the Gold League, United Presbyterian Church. Have your name right here on this trophy forever. That's what we're playing for. We're playing for real. We're playing for all the marbles. There is no other opportunity to be the first team to get your name on this trophy. If we look at this matchup as we're going ahead, you'll see they've written a nice little article here. But the matchups of Russell Wilson, Phillip Rivers, Doug Martin, LaShawn McCoy, Latavius Murray going up Bernard, Giovanni Bernard, Demarius Thomas against Julius Jones, Antonio Brown, who has been killing it for the Knuckleheads for the last while as Pittsburgh Steelers offense just rolls, Allen Robertson, Richard Rodgers, who is either awesome or non-existent, mostly non-existent, Gary Barnidge, Brandon Marshall, Mike Evans, Stephen Gutkowski, Justin Tucker, the New York Jets, and the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, it has the matchups projected totals at 111 versus 120, which we know means everything if your projected total is so high. This is going to be a huge matchup, and particular players on this list, I think McCoy is going to be counted on to do a lot. I think Antonio Brown needs to have a monster game like he's been having. And I think the quarterback matchup is also particularly interesting. Going back to looking at the league, um, Cardiac Pack against Gruden Grinders, pushing for number 3 spot in the league. Uh, that was some tough weeks last week for both those teams. And going over to the consolation bracket, Cheeseheads are playing the Wisconsin Vikes fans for number 5, and Inglorious Bradfords are going up the Gridiron Geeks for 7th place. A lot of these matchups, Wisconsin Vikes fans blew it out of the water last week. I know Wisconsin Vikes fans are like, where were you guys all year? Cheeseheads are kind of in a similar position. So we'll see how this matchup goes. Don't look good for the Cheeseheads. They haven't scored 143 points this entire season. But it's only the consolation bracket. So what does it really matter anyways? The big game, the monster game, Gold League, Knuckleheads, Mighty Mighty Warriors. A game for everyone to watch. Going over to the Silver League. Silver League, the big matchup, championship matchup. Winners play here, going up against Hawkeye. Winners play here, going up against Hawkeye. We look at the game matchup as it stands right now. Tannehill versus Blake Bortles. Chandrick West against Danny Woodhead. Matt Forte going up against Tim Hightower. Dez against Brandon. Sammy Watkins against Brandon LaFell. Sammy Watkins has been not so good for a very long time. Rob Gronkowski, Austin Safarian Jenkins, Doug Martin, Alan Hearns, Justin Tucker, Stephen Hushka, and the Houston Texans against the Minnesota Vikings. Boo, boo, bring down those Vikings. But right now it stands winners play here are sitting at 110. Hawkeye sitting at 90. It's going to be a monster game. They're going to need some big time plays from their players. Looking at the other games, Christ is my GM, who just couldn't quite pull it up against the Winners, is going up against the Kingsmen. Interesting, isn't it? That 1-2 went down to 3-4 this last week. You never know. You're never out of it. So that'll be another big matchup. Going over to the consolation bracket. Jackie's team has just been on a tear. She tried to get into the fourth playoff spot, but she fell just short, and she edged it out against Will's Way. And Siete Ocho crushed the Red Zone Blazers. So Siete Ocho going up against Jackie's team. Red Zone Blazers going up against Will's Way. And this is it, people. This is the last matchup of the year, the championship game. I just want to say thank you to everyone who played, whether you played really well or you didn't play very well. Having so many people involved really made this program great, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. You see that the Silver League champion and the Gold League champion are going to be 1 and 2 right here on this trophy. But after that, next year's 1 and 2 will go on this trophy. Year after that's next year's 1 and 2 will go on the trophy, and so on and so forth. This trophy is going to last for a while, and then who knows what's going to be going on. So if you want your name immortalized, especially for this first year, I wish you lots of luck. Winners play here. Hawkeye, Knuckleheads, and Mighty Mighty Warriors. Thank you to everyone who played, and let's finish this off with a bang. As always, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.